very wet.
Oh, never mind. Are they here?
They?
Mr. Druce and his client.
Oh.
Mrs. Medlicott?
Yes.
She's here?
No, she's not yet.
Well, it's after 4 o'clock.
They're late.
Yeah, thank heaven, so am I. I was expecting plenty of time to have another look at Druce's brief. Be lucky if I can get the grind of the courtroom off my hands before she gets here.
I can easily detain them outside, sir, until you're ready.
Don't even think it.
I beg your pardon?
You're to show them up the moment they arrive. You're not to delay by so much as a single instant, you understand?
Very good, sir.
Not one more instant. I thought we agreed that the cleaning woman should make a special effort in here today.
Oh, she did, sir. She was here much longer than usual. You won't find any dust anywhere.
It looks just the same to me. I was wanting...
Sir?
Oh, nothing.
Did you expect it to look different?
I don't know what I was expecting. I don't know what I was wanting. Damn wig makes it a habit of my hair. What's left of it? A sight once of a city great and gay. The country now does not even boast a tree. Browning.
Are you all right, Sir Arthur?
Yeah, why? Don't I look all right?
Oh, yes, you look fine.
What's wrong? Am I behaving strangely? Ah, there they are!
Pardon, sir?
There they are. Go on down. Hurry, man, hurry. Malden! Mr. Druce's brief, where is it?
Oh, I left it on your desk, sir.
Well, place it more conspicuously, will you? And open it as if I've been studying it. Go on, man.
I mean, does he know how much of it?
He'll ask you the questions. You just have to say to him.
Come.
Good afternoon, Arthur.
Oh, here you are at last. Hello, George.
We're not so very late, are we?
Oh.
A few minutes?
It doesn't matter. Come in. Thank you, Malden. If I need anything, I'll ring.
How are you? Good to see you. We had a devil of a time getting here from Regent's Park. The traffic in the Strand at this side, they're shocking.
Please don't apologize.
He's not apologizing, he's explaining.
Mrs. Medlicott, Sir Arthur Granville James. Sir Arthur, Mrs. Giles Medlicott.
How do you do? I said, how do you do?
I beg your pardon, madam. I'm very well, thank you. And you?
As you see.
Yes.
May we sit down?
Yes, I remember.
Yes?
What was I saying?
Well, you said that you remember. Remember what?
The curious thing is, it's gone clean out of my head.
Never mind, it will come back to you.
Oh, yeah.
I'm afraid my skirt got wet.
Yes, it'll all come back.
Is he hard of hearing?
Beg your pardon.
It's raining.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Do forgive me. Please, come by the fire. Shall Malden make you a cup of tea?
Oh, no, thank you. I've had my tea.
Please sit here, madam.
Thank you.
Would you like to give me your hat, madam? Shall I take it?
Why? Don't you like it?
Oh, yes, it's charming. It's just that it might be wet, and it casts a shadow in this light just across your face.
And you want to see what sort of woman you're taking on, is that it?
Yes.
Very well. Be patient. There are 3 hat pins.
May I offer you a little sherry?
You may offer it. I shan't have any.
Is there anything at all I can get you?
A quick verdict in my favor would be lovely.
That's very good, isn't it? Well, we'll have to see what we can do, eh, George? George, please sit.
There. Well, what do you think? Do I look the sort of woman who seduces and betrays young boys, as the newspapers have implied?
You look.
Yes.
You know how you look.
Well, if that is a compliment, it seems to me a most ambiguous one.
Old as I am, for ladies' love unfit, power of beauty, I remember yet.
That's better.
That's Dryden.
Here's my hat.
Oh, now, where shall I put this?
Anywhere but on your head, I should think.
Yes. Well, I've been studying your brief, George.
I see it, you have.
Yes, not as thoroughly I was obliged. You see, I've been to court every day this week. Lord Baconthorpe's suit for divorce.
Yes, I know.
It's a message, isn't it?
My case.
No, the Baconthorpe affair. Lady Baconthorpe shot her lover 3 times in the most unlikely place.
Where exactly?
Trafalgar Square.
How spectacular. And I only jilted mine in Petworth Place. Is that what you're thinking? What a letdown. I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Are you?
Am I what?
Sorry to have disappointed me.
But how solemn you are. I thought we were joking.
Oh, you're misled. I take these matters very seriously.
Are we talking about the same thing?
I wonder.
Have I missed a chapter? I seem to have lost the thread.
Was there something you wanted to say to me, Mrs. Medlicote?
About what?
Never mind.
Mrs. Medlicott understands that there are questions you'll be obliged to put to her.
Yes. Yes. I'm quite prepared.
I continually have the feeling that you're about to say that you know me.
Know you?
Yes.
But I don't know you, do I?
Do you?
Well, how could I? I've never been to law before.
Recently, you might just have seen me in Petworth Place. I live close by. In fact, from my window, I can see your front door.
Can you?
Can, yes.
How curious. No, I know very few people in Petworth Place, or any other place for that matter.
No, I've been told you like to live very quietly. As a matter of fact, when I first took up the lease of my house in April, I took the liberty of calling on you. Since you weren't receiving, I left my card, but regrettably, there's never been any response.
I've been in mourning for the past 2 years, Sir Arthur, since the death of my late husband, Giles Medlicott. I entertain very little, which is to say not at all. I'm afraid I don't recall seeing your card. Had I done, I expect I should have wondered as to the purpose of your visit. I know, of course, that you're at the very top of your profession. George Druce has told me all that.
The finest barrister in the Empire, in my humble opinion.
Yes, still. After all, you are, forgive me, a stranger to me.
I'm sorry. I had thought we had met.
When?
A long time ago. Very long time.
Where?
Don't remember.
I think you must have made a mistake.
No, no.
Perhaps you're confusing me with someone
Not
else.
possible.
But if you won't tell me when it was or where.
Oh, no. It will come back to you.
Oh, how beastly of you.
Meantime, Arthur, perhaps we...
Oh,
Yes, let's get on with the questions.
by all means. Well, now, this is a very difficult case. It really is very complicated.
Why do you say that? Surely the charge is common enough.
A breach of promise. Oh, yes, it's common enough when it's brought by a woman. Time was when the courts were fairly swarming with young ladies hauling up their young men for trifling with their affections, as the saying goes. But it's a very different matter, and rare enough to be most awkward when, as in this present case, the charge is brought against a lady of...
Yes?
considerable means and social position, and of...
And of?
And of...
Of a certain age.
Of a certain age, as the saying goes, by a gentleman somewhat...
Somewhat younger.
Much, much younger.
I don't much care for much. It's superfluous, isn't it? I mean, surely just much would have served quite adequately.
Sorry?
Furthermore, the idea of Alfred Pratt posing as a gentleman is nothing more than mutton dressed as lamb.
Oh?
As the saying goes. Looks nice and tender, but usually turns out to be tough and unsavory.
But he was an officer in the Mauritania, was he not?
He was a purser.
An assistant purser.
Ah, I see.
A very ambitious, very tenacious assistant purser. A worm.
Yet you loved him once.
Did I?
You did consent to marry him. He had witnesses.
Oh, he had witnesses, all right. Brought along especially for the occasion. There was his sister. Well, she's relatively harmless.
And his mother?
She's the bitch.
He claims you're housekeeper.
Davis?
Yes, she was also present.
Davis will never give evidence against me.
But she'll be on oath, madam. You can hardly expect the poor woman to perjure herself.
And who are you, Sir Arthur, to tell me what I can and cannot expect of my own servants?
I'm your advocate, dear lady. At least I presume that's what you want.
What I want is to have this contemptible farce over with as quickly, and I might add, as economically as possible. I trust you will remember, Sir Arthur, when we come to the matter of your fee, that you have been engaged to defend me against extortion, not subject me to it.
Mrs. Medlicott, just...
No, that's all right, George. And I, delivering you, am satisfied. And therein do account myself well paid.
Ah, a rhyme for every occasion. Don't be too generous, or I shall distrust you. That's human nature.
Do you recognize those words?
Should I?
The Merchant of Venice, Portia to Antonio.
You're fond of quoting poetry.
All lawyers are prone to quote poetry, the Bible. It's the legal profession's common alternative to an original mind.
How you stare at me.
Haven't answered my question. Did you love him?
Love whom?
You know very well whom I mean. At any rate, you let him believe you loved him, didn't you?
He'll have to prove that.
Consider the boy who loved you, believing that you loved him.
You are being presumptuous.
Promise
Promised what?
that you would always,
Always?
that you would never.
What is he talking about?
Arthur?
What on earth is he talking about?
Arthur!
What's wrong? What is it? What?
I promised I would always. I promised I would never, never. I cannot follow his thought at all.
You all right?
Yes, yes, quite. My mind just wandered. What? Good Lord, I must plead guilty to a charge of wool gathering.
Preoccupation in an advocate. Surely that is a calamity.
Unpardonable, off with his head.
I have no taste for calamities, Sir Arthur, not anymore, not now.
Neither has any of us, madam.
I used to have. When Giles died, and for a long time afterward, I gorged myself on disaster. Every morning with breakfast, I would pore over the newspapers for word of new catastrophes. I was insatiable. And why not? My world, the only world I knew, had been destroyed so suddenly, so cruelly, it lay about my feet in ruins. Why should any other world endure?
I know the pain of being left behind.
In time, of course, the rage passes and one is able to face one's loss and to accept it.
Not always.
I look upon my relationship to Alfred Pratt and his family now as my last bitter taste of calamity. The day I wrote to him, breaking off that preposterous betrothal, in fact, the very moment I sat down at the desk and put pen to paper, I knew that I'd come through, that all the anger and anguish of Giles' death was behind me. What I wanted from then on was only to be quiet, to be very, very quiet, and to live out what was left of my life as serenely and uneventfully as possible.
Well, Arthur?
Yeah, most enlightening. But it's another story I should advise you to tell to 12 good men and true.
Why not? It's the truth.
In English court, there are always two kinds of truth. The truth as it is spoken and the truth as it is heard. A gentleman with a background not unlike your own might listen to that explanation, might nod and understand and even sympathize. But a juror of a different class than yours, chances are a lower one, is liable to shake his head and think why this formidable lady has simply used the poor lad for her own purposes and then forsaken him for the flimsiest of reasons, out of weariness, out of boredom, and award him the £40,000 that George Juice will think his counsel will ask for.
50.
50?
Yes, 50, damn it.
30,000 compensatory damages, 20 in punitive.
Good Lord, £50,000.
Must you repeat the amount?
Just go.
Oh, my smelling salts.
You're not gonna
George,
take
my
one,
bag,
No,
my
sir,
bag.
I open a window.
In this weather, I don't want pneumonia on top of everything else, thank you. Filthy stuff.
Better?
Not a penny of my money is he to have.
I told her there's no doubt that Pratt would settle out of court for much
Not
less than
a farthing.
It will spare you any further notoriety.
I loathe the notoriety. I treasure my privacy, but I will not ransom it from thieves.
You should also know that should you lose your case, you will have to pay not only all the damages, but all the costs as well.
But who has spoken of losing?
Well, I should also warn you that his solicitors have engaged the services of one of the most clever advocates in England to represent him in court.
Yes, I heard him this morning. Divine, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't what, Divine?
Bad luck.
Yeah, bad luck on earth.
What is? What are you two talking on about?
John Francis Divine, K.C., ironically referred to in the profession as Saint John the Divine.
Because he's the very devil of an opponent, you see.
Anglo-Irish.
He has a common touch.
Yes, and for that reason, juries tend to like him better than they do me, just as they will probably like his client better than they will you.
And why is that?
Because you're a great lady with more money than most of them will hope to see their whole lives long. And because the idea of poor, unwashed Alfred Pratt parting you from an enormous chunk of it has all the ingredients of a popular legend. Instantaneous success without thought or labor. Just like winning a fortune in a lottery. It makes their own hopeless little hopes seem a little more susceptible of attainment.
Let me tell you something. I, too, have cherished hopeless hopes. And I know something about poverty. Oh, I come of an excellent family, it's true, very proud and very, very poor. When I was 6, my father went out to Bangalore for the East India Company, which everyone thought madly romantic, and succumbed within a fortnight to dysentery, which they thought somewhat less so. My mother and I nearly starved. All that kept me alive through my childhood were dreams of being grown up and a famous actress with a suite of Claridge's and a coach and 4 champagne suppers in Lord Somebody's rooms in the Adelphi. The reality, as it turned out, was a wretched dressing room in a provincial theatre, 3rd-class railway carriages, fish and chip shops, and shabby theatrical digs. And then I met Giles Medlicott.
And his reality was a country estate, a house in town, and winters in Bordighera.
Monte Carlo.
He was considerably older than you.
Why do you mention that?
The young men who were your admirers might have accused you of bartering your youth for an old man's gold, as they say in melodramas.
What is your point? It's true, he was older than I and he was rich. If you mean to imply a parallel between myself and Mr. Medlicott and Alfred Pratt and me, you overlook the most important factor. Alfred Pratt loves no one but Alfred Pratt. Giles Medlicott loved me.
And you?
I loved him too. In time.
But not when you married him.
Why should you have to know that? I loved him when he died, isn't that enough? Long before he died. I made him happy.
And that makes you feel deserving of his fortune.
What an extraordinary thing.
I mean, you want to keep it.
And why not? It's mine now.
You earned it, as it were.
Earned it? What do you mean?
Jessica.
I inherited it. I was his wife. I am his widow.
Yes.
Naturally, I feel entitled to whatever... Oh,
all right.
stop fussing, George. What is the purpose of these questions? Will they help you to plead my cause?
Well, they will introduce you to the sort of technique you may expect from St. John the Divine, and at the same time, they will help me to know you, and that is essential if I am to help you and represent you properly and effectively.
Can you do so, do you think?
I can try.
Give me your hand on it. It's settled then.
At last. What a relief.
I must go.
How natural your hand feels in mine. How familiar.
Oh, you shocking man. You're going to insist on that
I'm
again.
going to insist on
and
that.
just when we were getting on so
which you could possibly remember it. It was so very many years ago, and we only knew each other for such a very short time.
Are you certain of it?
Yes, Jessie. Jessie Gerald.
Jessie Gerald. But you're talking ancient history. The Acropolis, the Roman Forum, Babylon.
Toronto.
Toronto. Toronto, Canada.
Princess Theatre.
The Princess Theatre.
Yes. You were there with an English repertory company. I remember the first time I saw you. I was only a poor law student. In fact, I'd only worked my way out there to read law because Oxford and Cambridge were beyond my means. But the play was The Merchant of Venice. I saw it from the gallery, needless to say. And Antonio and Bassanio played their scene about Portia. In Belmont is a lady, richly left, and she is fair. Her sunny locks hang from her temples like a golden fleece. Then they were gone. Then you came on in a simple white gown with your waiting woman.
By my troth, Nerissa, my little body is a weary of this great world.
Yes, you do remember.
No more than that.
By heaven, you were a vision. Long golden hair.
It was a wig.
Yes.
Something else. One of your charming Toronto critics wrote, Miss Gerald has that boyish quality which in France is called gamin or gamine. Miss Gerald's voice, alas, is as flat as her figure, and her figure is as flat as the interior plains, which is the flattest place in Canada. Oh, I'd have flattened him if I'd had the chance.
Oh, well, at least you remember Toronto.
I remember the blow to my pride. But Toronto, Canada, I recall only as a blur of lakes and infinite green forests, and never more than a few days in any one town or city.
I give up. I really believe you have forgotten me after all.
I'm sorry. Was it important to you?
I came to see you. I waited for you that night at the stage door. You were very kind. You came out and had supper with me. We went to a German restaurant. We drank May wine, and the owner's son played Joubert's Serenade on the violin. Like a flower, darling thee.
He sings, too. There's no end to the man's talents.
3 days, that's all it was. And on Sunday, you and the rest of your company caught a train for Ottawa. I came to see you all. That's all it was.
But how naughty of me to forget. Later on, you must tell me more of our old friendship.
Not informed.
I'm glad you say that. It means I didn't break your heart. There were so many attractive men in Jessie Gerald's life. So many broken hearts, or so they said. What an incorrigible flirt she must have been. I'm glad that I remember her so little.
It may be that of all the people who knew her, you're the only one who could forget her.
Ah, you are nice. No wonder I liked you. Ottawa, did you say?
Toronto.
For pity's sake, don't tell me when it was. We mustn't shock George Druce. He thinks of us as his contemporaries. He doesn't realize that we are members of a lost civilization.
Yes, I know. The glory that was Ottawa.
Toronto.
Toronto, sorry.
I expect I'll see you again before my day in court.
Oh, yes, several times. It's essential. Excuse me.
I wish you well, and so I take my leave. Act 4, Scene 1.
You've forgotten the important part of the line, the beginning.
Oh?
I pray you know me when we meet again.
Good day, Sir Arthur. George? All right, Hepburn.
I had no idea you two had met before. I said, what a coincidence, eh? I was very worried in the beginning, but by the time she left, I thought you'd become quite reconciled.
Reconcile. I could kill her.
Arthur!
She didn't remember me.
Well, did you honestly think she would?
I could tear her to pieces.
You're not serious.
Not? Look at me.
Well, why? What's she done to you?
She's ruined my life.
How did she ruin your life? By forgetting 3 days in a remote city that happened, what, more than 20 years ago?
I haven't forgotten. I remember every moment as if it had been today, yesterday, and the day before.
You've been free to remember. Between that time and now, she spent more than 40 years as the wife of another man. You never married.
I couldn't. She spoiled me for any other woman. You don't understand quite yet, do you, George? Hasn't sunk in, has it? I loved her.
Did she know that you did?
Oh, my God, did she know? She loved me, too. We loved each other. We were lovers. We made love continuously. Now can you understand?
I'm beginning to.
For 3 days, yes, I'm nice. We never left each other for an instant. We swore to be together forever. She was to go back to England with that company, and I was to join her in a year's time as soon as I got my degree in law. At the station that last morning, we wept like children, both of us. Her last words to me before the train pulled away were, I love you. I will always love you. There were only 2 things in the whole world I truly want. To be your wife and to die before you. Fire's gone out.
I must go to prod.
It's too late. Do you want some tea or something?
Yeah, I would like some, actually.
Have a drink, George. A good stiff one. I'm going to. Oh, perfect.
Tea's all right.
No, let's go out, George. I feel stifled. Come on.
This way?
Where to?
Everywhere. Home, the nearest pub.
The day I got back to London, at the address I had for her in Bloomsbury, they told me she had married Giles Medlicott the week before and was now living in his princely estate in Kent, 200 acres and about as many rooms. My fortune at that time consisted of exactly £3 and 10 shillings and a letter of introduction to a firm of solicitors as a recommendation for the position of junior clerk. How dare she speak to me about her love for Giles Medlicott and how his death spoiled and ruined and overshadowed her life after 40-odd years of it. I had 3 days of love and was forced to live on that for the rest of my life. Where the hell's that pub?
straight ahead.
Doing that. Fancy me, out of all the advocates in London, after what she did to me, being asked to defend her against a young man's charge of breach of promise. Now, that's funny, George. That's worth a laugh, eh, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
Only we don't laugh.
You know, George, I didn't go and live next to Petworth Place by chance. I'd seen her 1,000 times over the years, from a window, from a carriage, from a motor car, from a box in the theatre or opera. And finally, we meet face to face for the first time. And what is my reward? After almost 50 years of devotion, she doesn't remember me. God, I need that drink.
2 whiskies, please.
Large ones.
Doubles. I expect you'll want to beg off.
Beg off what?
Off the case.
Like fun, I will.
Are you going to accept the brief?
Well, I already have, haven't I?
Arthur!
What?
Well, you'll have to put your personal feeling completely to one side. You know that.
Sure, it goes without saying.
Well, can you, do you think?
Well, I must, mustn't I?
Yes. Good Lord, yes. Well, it'd be fatal if the barrister were to get tangled up with the private man, the romantic. I say, I never realized before. I don't think anyone has. You really are a romantic at heart, aren't you?
Disappointed romantic.
Definition, please?
A man who dines alone in a restaurant where there is music.
Oh. Thank you. Well, why not?
You dining at home?
Yes, Alice expects me up. Look here, will you come too?
Oh,
are you free?
My dear boy, I'm freedom's prisoner.
Ah, that's settled then.
Good of you.
Success.
Success in what?
The trial, of course.
That trial.
Nice of you to come. Thank you, backstage.
Are you all right?
No,
She
I'm
said,
fine.
It's my mistress. Will you come? And of course, I was afraid.
No,
that-
I'm fine.
that
I'm
perhaps
perfectly fine. I just had to speak to you as all. There's something that's been on my mind ever since I left your chambers, something that troubles me terribly. An impression I fear I may have left you with, and one I simply must correct, or I shouldn't be able to sleep tonight.
Oh, I see.
Over and over, I've been saying to myself, what can he think of me? How can he possibly respect me, let alone defend me if I don't set this matter straight? I simply must see him as soon as possible, talk to him, explain.
No, thank heaven.
I beg your pardon.
See, I think I understand what it is you want to say to me.
You do?
Yes, it's something personal. It's something to do with us.
Well, no. Yes, I mean, naturally it has something to do with us, but I I shouldn't call it personal exactly. What is it you thought I had to say?
No, go on. No, I'm sorry I interrupted. You tell me.
Well, now I've lost my place.
Lost your place?
I mean, where was I?
You were saying to yourself that you must see me,
yes,
talk to me.
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
explain.
yes. Now
yes.
I remember.
Yes, well, good. I'm listening.
Explain
Yeah.
about Alfred Pratt.
About
Alfred Pratt.
You sent for me this evening to come and see you to talk about Alfred Pratt?
Yes, of course.
Oh, I see.
Do you? Do you see? Oh, I hope you do. Because I couldn't bear to leave you with a wrong impression about him and me.
No, naturally not.
As my advocate, it's important for you to believe in me. Otherwise, how can you be expected to convince a jury?
This couldn't have waited till the next interview.
Not possibly. I want to tell you now, this minute, tell you everything.
Everything?
Everything.
No!
No.
You can't!
Can't?
No, I won't have it!
What?
I mean, it's against the law.
Against the law?
It's against the traditions of the profession. No meeting between barrister and client shall take place except in the presence of said client's solicitor.
Why are you shouting?
Beg your pardon. I'm only trying to point out that you and I are not permitted to discuss this case as client and counsel without George Druce standing about.
Very well, then. Fine. Perfect. We won't discuss it as client and counsel. We'll discuss it as old friends.
Old friends?
In fact, we needn't discuss it at all. That way, no one will ever be able to suggest that we even bent the law a little, let alone broken. No, I shall simply tell you what I have to tell you, and then you needn't say anything at all if you don't want to. Would you care to sit?
I'll take it standing up, if you don't mind.
What a curious way to put it. Very well, suit yourself. In your chambers today, you said I loved him. Loved Alfred Pratt. You must know that you were wrong. You must understand that I never loved him. Moreover, you must believe that we never... Oh, this is so humiliating to talk about. It's agony.
If you'd rather not, it's...
No, it's all right. How can I make this clear? I know what you're thinking. 40 years with a fine, upstanding, distinguished man, and then this little... Oh, you must think me horribly depraved. You must think me an absolute tart.
Tart? Never. How could you...
Don't be kind. Don't be kind. Everyone in London thinks me infamous. And I'm not trying to excuse what I did. As far as it went. No, not as far as it went. Which I hope you understand was not... Oh, thoroughly ashamed to have let the little weasel into my house, let alone considered him as anything at all.
Why did you?
Exactly. Why? Don't you suppose I've asked myself that question 1,000 times? Why? Oh, Lord. Can you understand? Can I possibly make you understand? I was lonely. I was alone for the first time in 40 years. A woman alone. I felt shattered. I had nothing to live for. Oh, this house, the country place, our villa in Monte Carlo, nothing really. And then this boy appeared. Such a lovely-looking boy, so sweet, so attractive, so concerned, or so I thought. It's an old story. An old story, Sir Arthur. And a rather pathetic one, I suppose. I lost my head. For one mad, impetuous moment, I lost my head.
For one mad, impetuous moment. I see. Then you were genuinely attracted by him.
How you look at me, how your eyes accuse me. You haven't understood at all, have you? You think that you think that...
Oh, I assure you, I think nothing at all. It's not my place to think...
I swear to you, all we ever did was sit or walk or take rides together. We scarcely ever talked. He had no conversation, you see. Oh, sometimes he'd read to me rather haltingly or play to me on the piano rather clumsily. Sometimes our hands might touch very lightly.
No, you needn't tell me all
or
that.
I might permit him to kiss me.
Oh, no,
on the cheek or on the forehead.
No, please.
Never once, not once. Did he, did I, did
dream of
we...
going on. I quite understand what it is you're trying to say to me.
Do you?
Quite.
Oh, I'm glad.
After all, we are both somewhat of an age.
Yes, of an age.
So why shouldn't I understand?
Well, what has age to do with it?
Our time of life, a great deal, I should say.
And I should say, speak for yourself, if you don't mind.
I meant no offense.
I see now that you have misunderstood me completely. After all, I didn't say couldn't, did I? No, I said didn't. A difference that I consider worth emphasizing, even if you do not.
Sorry?
Forgive me for saying so, but none of this seems to have had the effect on you that I'd hoped for. I do hope that our next interview will find you in a more responsive frame of mind.
I do promise you that I shall at all times be responsive.
Yes, please. Because if the subject of my innocence proves as indifferent to the jury as it appears to have done to you, what chance will we have when we go into court to try my case?
Morning, Granny. I said good morning, Granny.
I've told you repeatedly, Divine, you're not to say that to me.
Not say good morning? How very rude.
That's perfectly well what I mean. It's not my name.
But I can't call you Granville Jones. I mean, good morning, Granville Jones. It sounds so formal. You think I didn't like you anymore?
I'm such an ass.
Well, you are in a temper. Now, what is the matter?
Nothing. Your wig's on crooked.
Temper, truculence, and now personal criticism into the bargain. Aye, we are in a pit. Surely it can't be the case. I mean, it's fairly routine, isn't it? Oh, what is it? Granny?
You may relish your reputation as court jester, Divine, but to me you're nothing but a ruddy great ball, and I wish what I always wish whenever I see you.
What is that?
I wish you'd go away.
You know, that's the first time I've ever been able to prick that thick skin of yours. I shall be following your performance with more than usual interest today.
Sir Arthur, this is the complete one.
Oh, it's the complete one. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm watching you.
Good morning, Jessica.
Good morning.
I'm glad to see you on time.
Thank you. Now, what does Davis do?
In the fourth row, Miss Davis.
And yes, just sit.
You and I sit here in front.
Now, what is it?
Do I see our friend, Granville Jones?
Yes, with Mr. Devine.
Chatting to the enemy. Very surprising man you've nominated for my advocate, George. I could feel his eyes on me just now, right across the room, as if he were willing me to notice him. He has no children, has he?
He has no wife.
That's not an answer.
Why the question?
Something patriarchal about him. Have you never felt that he wants to thrash you and caress you all at once, like some cruel, fond parent?
Good heavens, no.
He has a nice, easy stride, hasn't he? Must say, he's very well put together.
Jessica.
For a man of his age, here he comes. Good morning.
Morning. Morning, George.
Arthur.
Ready for the Inquisition?
Going to court is like going to the dentist. One is resigned, but never ready.
Haven't had a look at the plaintiff yet.
He hasn't arrived yet.
Look at that lot. Scandalmongers, all of them. You see these? Gentlemen of the press.
Frightened?
Apprehensive.
Oh, dear.
You look especially grand this morning.
Yes, doesn't she?
Yes.
That's not praise, George. It's criticism.
I did suggest that in a case like this, a simple bonnet and shawl might be more suitable than a Paris gown and a sensational...
It's a hat. Are you angry with me?
I should be, but it's hard when the effect is so undeniably pretty.
There now. You see how little effort it takes to be charming? When you're like this, I can almost visualize the young gallant you must have been.
She brought it up, George, not I. Good morning. Morning.
Enter the beautiful prince,
Young Pratt.
who is in reality a toad. It's the fairy tale in reverse.
I can understand why you might have loved him.
I never did. I told you before.
I hadn't seen him before.
Silence! Be upstanding for his lordship. God save the king.
This is jury case number 22 of 1911. Alfred Pratt, plaintiff versus Mrs. Giles Medlicott, defendant.
Nothing is so much on my mind as I stand before you today, gentlemen, as the extreme delicacy of the position in which my client and his counsel find themselves placed. I have only just spoken of the Englishman's sense of honor and fair play, yet here come we to accuse a lady of high social position, a lady of impeccable reputation, a lady who, although no longer in the first flush of youth, perhaps, is still justly celebrated for her beauty and charm, her youthful spirit, her elegance, her wit, her brilliance in conversation, her fine, clear, penetrating intelligence. In short, all questions of chronological age to one side, a lady, gentlemen, a lady very much to be admired, to be sought after, to be loved, if you will. Now, the defense will no doubt harp on that old refrain, the folly of a May December match. But, oh, gentlemen, if this be December, were it not folly to wait for spring?
I swear by Almighty God that the evidence I shall give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Your name is Hermione Davies.
Yes, sir.
Speak up.
Yes, sir.
And you are Mrs. Medlicott's housekeeper, are you not?
For more than 30 years.
Oh, you were with her then when the late Mr. Medlicott was alive?
I was. God rest him. There was a man.
And you were with her, of course, when Alfred Pratt came into her life. In fact, you were, I believe, in the room at the very time that he proposed marriage to her. Is that so?
I was in the house.
Unhappily, that does not satisfy my question.
The witness must answer either yes or no.
But I'm not sure. I was passing to and fro from pantry to sitting room. It was tea time, you see.
You don't need to excite yourself, Miss Davis. Simply tell us whether or not you heard Alfred Pratt ask Mrs. Medlicott to be his wife.
I might have done.
Might have done.
I'm very nervous being in court and all. It's the first time.
You're doing splendidly. Perhaps you'd prefer to tell us, in your own way, just when it was you learned that your mistress was betrothed to the plaintiff.
I'm sorry, I've no mind for dates and such like. Everyone says I've a head like a sieve.
I see. You simply don't remember, is that it?
I'm sorry.
No, not to worry. I'm sure we all understand perfectly. You are devoted to the lady. You would never do or say anything to distress or anger, would you?
Certainly not.
Certainly not. After all, you have your position to think of. Thank you very much, Miss Davis. No further questions.
I told you he wouldn't get anything out of Davis.
Got from her precisely what he wanted, Mrs. Medlicott. Miss Davis, can you by any chance tell me exactly the date upon which you entered Mrs. Medlicott's service?
Yes, sir. It was the 3rd of January, 1880.
30 years. More than 30. And yet you say you have no mind for dates and such like.
Well,
Miss Davis, I suggest not only have you an excellent mind for dates and such like, but that you also have a remarkable memory for detail of every sort.
Yes. No,
No. And yet the incident to which Mr. Devine suggests you were a witness occurred as recently as the 12th day of September last. Miss Davis, think hard. You are an intelligent woman. You know that the least suggestion of perjury can be as dangerous as a formal charge.
perjury?
When I say witness, you must understand I don't mean in the legal sense as at a wedding. I only mean that you were present at the time. There's no more than that.
Oh, well, if you put it like that, sir. But yes, I was in the room. It was when I came in to see if the maid could serve tea.
And you heard the young man propose?
Yes.
And you heard Mrs. Medlicott accept?
I suppose I must have done.
And why didn't you tell that to counsel for the plaintiff?
To the who?
Mr. Devine.
I don't know, sir.
Was it because you were afraid you might be thought a prying sort of person, that the jury might think of you as little better than an eavesdropper?
My lord, with respect, counsel is leading the witness.
Question withdrawn. I'm sure the gentlemen of the jury will understand and sympathize with Miss Davis's confused state of mind during my learned friend's examination. Thank you, Miss Davis.
You may leave now.
Miss Fanny Pratt, to the witness box, please.
I think this would be an opportune moment to adjourn for lunch until we sit again at 10 minutes past 2 o'clock.
Have you any idea what you've done? You've done what the other side couldn't do. You've hectored that good, loyal woman into giving evidence against me.
Now, look.
No, thank you. I'm not helpless. Where are you taking us, by the way?
You'll see.
Did you hear what I said just now?
Yes, I had my reason.
Which reason knoweth not? Pascal.
Oh, thank you.
I say, what a charming place. I've never been here before. Is it French?
German.
Ah. Back in a tick.
No, I think here. Fine. No, don't bother. Keep going. I want to hear about my housekeeper.
Oh, it's very simple, really. The impression given was that Miss Davis was withholding information because of your influence on her.
Nonsense.
It's not nonsense. Did you influence her?
Certainly not. What do you take me for?
What exactly did you say to her before you came into the court?
I said what anyone in my position would say. I said if they ask you, try to make you give evidence against me, plead a faulty memory.
Oh. Yes, I thought as much, and so did the jury. Don't you see that by doing that, you forced me to Hector, that poor, good, loyal woman?
I did?
Yes, you did. Don't you realize that I had to discredit her early evidence then? You. All right. Don't apologize.
I never apologize. We're none of us so virtuous that we don't make mistakes. But apologizing is such a waste of time.
Even when our mistakes offend and hurt other people?
When did apology ever mend a harm?
Hear what they play?
Yes.
Don't you recognize it?
Yes. It's the song you sang to me that day, that first day outside your chambers.
You don't remember anything else about it?
You said we heard it together all those years ago in Ottawa. Toronto.
Yes, we did. Thee is love, thee is wine, but more, much more. Thee is sun when the days are cold.
Someone's eating fish.
Do you know what I wish?
I'm not sure I want to know. Perhaps we'd better order.
No, it's all ordered.
Oh, what on earth is this?
Sauerbraten.
Sauerbraten?
With sauerkraut.
You can't be serious.
Just everything as it was in Toronto. And what's more, they've even done us a Schaumtorte with strawberries and cream for finishing with.
All this for luncheon. I should have indigestion for a week.
Lovely. Pour some for Madame.
No. It will make me drunk.
It is May wine. Remember, you can't refuse.
Well, I must. I should fall asleep halfway through the afternoon.
But the dream?
No, my friend, thank you, but no.
They've taken such pains.
I'm sure. Obviously, so have you. But whatever you're thinking of, I'm thinking of the court house and the trial and... George, this is for you. I really daren't. I shall have egg and milk, please.
Egg and milk?
Egg and milk.
Egg and milk.
And a little toast.
A little toast.
Would it change anything if I should say I'm sorry?
Mind you, she didn't say anything right off. But you could see that she was deeply moved. Deeply moved. She says, Alfred, I am deeply moved. He says, Mrs. M, you have only to say the word that will make me the happiest man in England. She says, well, if you really want me. He says, oh, I do, indeed I do. She says, then I expect I shall have to say yes. And we all had a nice cry and a glass of that sticky green stuff with our tea.
Sticky green stuff?
Chartreuse, I think they call it, you know, French.
Chartreuse.
That's the stuff, yes. It's a bit sugary for my taste, but still, it is served in all the best houses.
Yes. Now, Mrs. Pratt, you were never at any time disturbed by the disparity of age between your son and the defendant?
The what?
Beg your pardon. The difference in age between your son and the defendant.
Oh, bless you, sir, not at all. I mean, in many ways, she's a good deal younger than my Alfie. I mean, he's a very serious person. You know, old for his years, the way she's quite young for hers. No, truly, I felt it was a very suitable match. Very suitable indeed.
Come, Mrs. Pratt, I appeal to you as a mother, as a level-headed mother. Can you, in all conscience, look at these two people as they are here today and say that their betrothal didn't strike you as the least bit improper?
Well, they're apart now, aren't they? It's a bit of a muddle, all this. And they're showing the strain, especially Alfred. But if you could have seen them together as I did, all lovey-dovey.
All what?
Lovey-dovey, my lad.
They were ever so nice together. Playful as two kittens they were. Always whispering in corners and fondling and stroking one another.
By fondling and stroking, I take it that you mean that sometimes Mrs. Medlicott's hand might brush up against that of your son while they were seated at the piano or in some...
At the piano? Lord love you, they never needed no piano nor any other instrument to start them fribbling and frolicking about.
Fribbling.
What was that?
Fribbling and frolicking, Bella.
It's true. It's true. It seemed like she couldn't get enough of me. My mamma used to say if I was a custard, Mrs. M would have ate me with a spoon.
In other words, Mr. Pratt, the lady doted on your company.
Well, that's one way of putting it, if you take my meaning. Of course, you realize all this goes against the grain, don't you? I mean, all this sort of thing. It isn't easy for a man of any character to talk about in public. Don't seem very chivalrous, does it? But then, being under oath and all, one has to speak the truth, hasn't he? Hasn't he?
What was the question?
Beg pardon, my lord. Mr. Pratt, I ask you again, please try to be less discursive. Yes or no this time, right? Now, the lady doted on your company, did she not?
Yes, sir, she did know.
Good, well done. Now, after you had met her whilst on shore leave and you attempted to return to your ship, she detained you, did she not?
Not half she didn't.
Mr. Pratt!
Let me out of her sight. Don't leave me, Squidgy, she'd say. Oh, Squidgy, never leave me. Without you, my life would hardly be worth living. Her exact words, I swear.
Well, why did she call you...
Squidgy? She used to say I was all squidgy and nice to touch. Squidgy. Was one of her pet names for me.
And so, at Mrs. Medlicott's urging, you gave up your position aboard the SS Mauretania.
I gave up everything I did, my career, my expectations, the lot. And I'd have given up more if I'd had more to give. Once I realized I'd found the gal of my dreams.
The girl? The girl, Mr. Pratt?
Yes, sir, truly. For on my honor as an Englishman and a former ship's officer, she is a gal in every important sense of the word.
Is she?
Passionate nature like you wouldn't expect to find outside of Spain or the Canary Islands.
What have the Canary Islands to do with this case?
Well, the point I'm trying to make, you look, is that it's a load of old rubbish for anyone to try and say me and Mrs. M was unsuited to each other. I mean, anyone that wasn't there never actually saw us together.
Not so fast for his lordship's pen.
Lies. Slander. Debt. Why don't you?
God help me, I still love her. Even though she's broken her solemn promise to me. Just as I loved her before I'd ever even met her.
Loved her before you met her?
No, I know, sounds daft. But, well, Mum had written to me such a lot about her, and I reckon I was in love with Mrs. M before I ever laid eyes on her. Every particle of her is precious to me, from her dainty little foot to the least hair on her head.
Mr. Pratt, you are wandering again. Don't go too far.
I mean, but does that sound like something you'd say to a woman that's too old for you? No, it don't, but George, too old indeed. What rot. I mean, it's as ridiculous on the face of it as the other gentleman's implying me and my mum's no better than the pair of common fortune hunters, which God in heaven knows we ain't.
Aunt.
Aunt.
Ah.
Mr. Pratt, that is quite
I
enough.
know. I've said more than the gentleman ought, but it's only for the one purpose and one purpose only, and that's to put the lid on all this talk of age. What's for a few years, one way or the other, to a man in love? If only you could see her with my eyes.
Yes, now, Mr. Pratt, that would be a help to us, no doubt.
Why, in my eyes, she's no age at all. You've only to look at her.
I assure you I do. We all do. Constantly. With pleasure. They even had photographs taken.
Mr. Devine, for the benefit of the jury, can we clarify the situation regarding the photographs your client has referred to?
Yes, my lord.
How did your mother meet Mrs. Medlicott?
They met at a flower show.
The flower show?
Yes, my lord. The Royal Horticultural Society's annual show.
Became quite friendly, my mother and Mrs. Medlicott.
Friendly?
Yes, my lord. They even had photographs taken. I see. I think so.
The quality of mercy is not strained. It droppeth as the gentle rain from heaven upon the place beneath. It is twice blessed. It blesseth him that gives and him that takes. 'Tis mightiest in the mightiest.
Yes. Oh, yes.
You see me, Lord Bassanio, where I stand such as I am.
Oh, yes.
Though for myself alone, I would not be ambitious in my wish to wish myself much better. Yet for you, I would be treble 20 times myself, 1,000 times more fair, 10,000 times more rich.
Lady, you have bereft me of all words. Only my blood speaks to you in my veins. And there is such confusion in my powers as after some oration from a beloved.
Sir Arthur. We are waiting.
Beg pardon?
Did we understand you to mutter something about your veins?
I veins, my love.
Well, I also thought we heard you say something about confusion in your powers. The witness is yours now.
Thank you, beloved. No questions.
No questions. No questions, indeed, man.
Silence!
In that event, in view of the hour, we will adjourn until 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Silence! Yes, standing for his lordship.
It was all that wine with lunch, no doubt, all that goulash.
Goulash, did you hear that? All that goulash?
Your one chance to cross-examine Alfred Pratt, and you bungled it.
Bother Alfred Pratt.
What did you say?
Bother him.
Here, no tantrums on the stairs, please. Do you mind? We're all very worried about you and your veins.
Push off, Divine.
Man, bad, dangerous to know.
In my view, the little bounder was his own bloody cross-examination. A shade too slick, too cunning for words, our little Alfie, but never fear. I shall deal with him in my own time and in my own way. Meanwhile, I think my silence has provoked their curiosity and even increased their suspicion of the voice.
How ingenious. And to think that it all came to you in his sleep. As the story of Jekyll and Hyde is said to have come to Mr. Stevenson.
Once more, I was not asleep.
admit my mind wandered.
You can hardly deny it.
And a bloody good thing, too.
Seem to fancy that word. I must tell you that I do not.
Bloody good thing for you, Mrs. M, and for your case, and if I may mention it, your fortune.
Don't you snarl at me. I'm not on trial here.
You are, you know.
Oh, shut up. Oh, come on. A bloody good thing you said for me and my defense. Why?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, don't be a child. Why, for God's sake?
Because in what you are pleased to call my sleep, I saw quite clearly the way this case is going. Going for the plaintiff, and happily saw it in time to plug the dike.
Plug the dike?
Well, what exactly did you see, Arthur?
After listening for hours to Dr. Devine applying his magical rejuvenating elixir, I suddenly looked at you. And I saw what I knew the jury was seeing, too. Quite miraculously, under that tidal wave of blarney and bunkum, you had actually become the vision that he'd been trying to conjure up all the afternoon. And as soon as I came to, I said to myself, dear God, we have deliberately played into their hands.
We?
Yes, we. We had helped them to light the fuse under the only effective defense that you have.
Which is?
That your age has placed you so far beyond the reach of Alfred Pratt, it was unseemly of me ever to have reached up for you.
Thank you.
Well, forgive me if that sounds blunt, but there it is. After all you wanted was to live out the rest of your life, I think you said, very, very quietly. Yes, well, here are my instructions, which I expect you to listen to pay heed to, and follow to the last letter. Understand?
That has the disagreeable ring of an edict.
Be quiet, please. You will come to the courtroom tomorrow dressed as befits your age and your situation. No more frills, no more feathers, no more faldron. It's so stylish. It's positively affronting.
I'll wear a hair shirt and a humble expression.
You will wear the least assertive gown and bonnet that you own.
Nobody under 70 wears a bonnet.
Exactly.
Pity, gentlemen. Pity the poor widow woman.
Jessica, please!
What does he say? Mexican peas? No, thank you. It sounds most unappetizing.
I'll be angry with you in a minute.
I shouldn't like that. I'll say good night.
Good night. Who the devil does that leave us?
Waiting at the church.
It's not worthy of you, George.
Sorry, I meant to say in the lurch.
Oh.
Not much better. What I actually meant to say, I expect it leaves us to find our own way out.
Unbelievable.
Silence! Be upstanding for his lordship.
Where is she, man? Where is she? Dear God.
God save the king.
Pratt versus Medlicott, second day.
Gentlemen, you've heard the case of the plaintiff. You will now hear Sir Arthur Granville Jones present his case for the defendant.
May it please your lordship, gentlemen of the jury, the defense reserves the bulk of its argument for its closing speech. There will be no opening speech, and there will be only one witness, Jessica Medlicott.
4 shirts, 2 shillings, 8 collars, 1, and tuppence.
Beg God's pardon.
Was that your laundry?
Someone's been mucking about with my cards.
I swear by Almighty God that the evidence I shall give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
What is your name?
Jessica Medlicott.
Where do you live?
Number 5, Petworth Place, Regent's Park.
And what is your age? Did you not hear the question?
I heard
your
the question.
age.
I could not believe that you had asked it.
Don't you want the jury to know how old you are?
I cannot think that it is any of their business. I don't know their ages. Why should they know mine?
Silence! So you won't say in what year you were born, then?
I was born in the year of my birth.
I assure you it's quite customary to tell one's age in the witness box.
And I assure you that it is quite incompatible with civilized behavior. No gentleman would dream of insisting upon it.
I'm sure my learned opponent would agree with you wholeheartedly. How he'd like us all to believe that all such things as birth certificates should be ignored or even suppressed.
Neither in my case, merely lost.
How lost? In a fire?
In a fire, exactly.
What fire was that, Mrs. Medlicott?
Any fire you like.
The Great Fire of London.
The Great Fire of London was in...
1666.
Silence!
Silence!
I was right. You are no gentleman.
Well said, Mrs. Medlicott. Clearly, my learned friend is in the wrong box when he implies that your manner and your mode of dress might tend to prejudice your defense. I dare say there are plenty who find both most becoming. Most becoming.
I am just as I appear to be.
Exactly. We are indeed happy to see that, in spite of any advice to the contrary, you have the courage to be yourself.
And I am happy to see that there is someone here who knows how to behave toward a lady.
Milord, what is the purpose of this orgy of reciprocal back scratching?
Oh, sit down.
Madam! Making yourself ridiculous.
I don't make myself ridiculous. I have you for that.
Mrs. Medlicott. Mrs. Medlicott has described under oath how the plaintiff's mother labored to ingratiate her young son with the older woman, and how the boy himself flattered and wooed the lady, appealing to her feminine vanity, much as his counsel has attempted to do during the conduct of this trial. Indeed, were we to accept my learned friend's attempts at retouching and restoring nature's canvas, we would see before us here a picture of perfect suitability, of two lovers ideally matched, unquestionably equal. Gentlemen, look at this woman. Look at her! Oh, pray, do not be misled by the costume, which would, of course, be most appropriate were this the eternally youthful nymph of Mr. Devine's wayward, not to say wanton, imaginings, but which, in the circumstances, is, at the very least of it, silly and unsuitable, and at the very worst of it, pitiful and ridiculous. No, gentlemen, I invite you to look beneath the costume, in manner of speaking, just as I invite you to look beneath the young man's mask of pious and sincere devotion. Gentlemen, can you, in all conscience, see these two at the altar on their honeymoon, in a cottage, outdoors, running, gaming, sporting, in the 100 ways that are the province of bride and groom? Tell me, Are there children in that fantasy? A daughter to perpetuate her mother's beauty? A son to carry on the name of Pratt? No, gentlemen. It is, by heaven, it is unlikely, as it is unseemly and unnatural to imagine this shackled for life, for what is left of her life, to this. Here is an individual so low that he will bargain away his youth, the brave young manhood, for a mess of pottage, 30 pieces of silver, and the feeble, impotent embrace of this crumbled, pathetic ruin of a once great lady.
What's that?
Mrs. Fanny Pratt.
Crumbled, pathetic, ruined.
Silence!
Silence be damned! I will not have that in the record.
Madam, any further interference on your part, and I'll have you removed.
This is an outrage!
There's
An
nothing
outrage!
to your behavior. Sit down.
Mrs. Fanny Pratt, that indefatigable matchmaker, sent a photograph of my client to a son who then developed a mad, flaming passion for his lady love without ever laying eyes on her. We need not seek far in the literature of Venus and Cupid to find his prototype, for like the crackpot in the old farce, poor, passionate Alfred fell in love with a picture of his grandmother, perhaps in this case a picture of his great-grandmother, the poor, palpitating bride-to-be, who, trembling on the threshold of senility, lost her head for one mad, impetuous moment.
Not another word!
Silence!
Silence him!
Be quiet! Once and for all, will you sit down and be silent?
No, I will not!
Usher, where is the tipstaff?
I demand a censure for this vermin, this viper, this treacherous blackguard! Touch me, it's a peril!
Now, madam, will you kindly accompany me? Be careful, she's very frail.
I'll give you frail!
You will give nothing to anyone. Accompany this gentleman. Do you hear?
Gentlemen! Scum! I'm going. Gladly. There isn't a gentleman in this room. Whoever said that chivalry is dead in England should be here today to see it buried and its corpse disgraced.
Silence!
Any further demonstration of this kind, and I shall clear the court.
Alas, a most unfortunate display, gentlemen. And yet, not without a certain value if we look upon what we have just seen, not merely as the misbehavior of one rather desperate old woman, but as a metaphor for age itself, the dimming of all our precious faculties. The book of Psalms, we read, I have been young and now am old, yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken. You will not forsake Jessica Medlicott, gentlemen. You will not abandon her to the wiles of those who would use her, bleed her, and hold her up to ridicule. Oh, she has been tiresome, I know. She's been careless and headstrong and rash, but she's not deserved your contempt. Remember, for 40 years, she was a devoted wife. For a few days, a few weeks at most, she fell from grace out of her longing, melancholy, out of loneliness. She fell. And the devil hath power to assume a pleasing shape. The Alfred Pratts of this world, to the world's misfortune, always appear in pleasing shapes and sizes, the better to seduce the unwary and vulnerable, clothing their malicious motives in fine words. The finest word that we've heard from the mouth of that clever lad, and the one most degraded by the mere fact of his having spoken it, is that most precious of words in the language, love. love. Dr. Johnson, in all his perversity, tells us that love is the wisdom of the fool and the folly of the wise. There are those who prefer to believe with Dryden that love is the finest frailty of the mind. But however we define it, we cannot mistake it for hypocrisy, for cupidity, for cunning. We cannot look upon greed and call that love. We cannot and must not reward so vile a counterfeit. The girl. Oh. The girl that Jessica Medlicott once was is gone and will not come again. The day when she might have joined her life with that of a young man, her contemporary, is past. Like her, such a youth can be young no longer, but were he here, he would remember for us the wonder of that young girl, of their young love, and he would say to us, yes, she was doting, she was passionate, she was 1,000 times more exciting and dynamic than ever this ignominious little prat could have suspected, let alone understood. She had more dignity, more delicacy and pride than any of you could know who have smirked at her here and witnessed her humiliation. Were he a man prone to quote, he might then wish to comfort and reassure her in the voice of the only begetter of the sonnets, to me, fair friend, you never can be old. For as you were, when first your eye, such seems your beauty now. And ruined love, when that it grows anew, shows fairer than at first, more strong, far great. It is love that is on trial here, gentlemen. The honor and integrity of love itself. In finding for my client, you will find for yourselves, you will find for us all, and for those who come after us. It is with the utmost confidence in your fairness and good judgment that the defense rests its case.
Foreman, have you agreed upon your verdict?
We have.
Do you find for the plaintiff or the defendant?
For the defendant.
Silence! Silence in this court!
My lad, the jury having found in favor of my client, I would respectfully ask for judgment and for cause.
So be it. I will award judgment to your client, Sir Arthur, and also cost this action. Thank you, gentlemen of the jury. You are dismissed.
Magnificent!
Thank you. She was furious, but we had to find her.
Oh, never mind, you won.
Very good. George, will you go and find her?
She's liable to take my head off.
George, please.
Oh, absolutely magnificent. Very good speech. Thank you.
But George, will you go?
Knaves. Jessica, we won.
Queens. That's £7,800 you owe me.
I'll send you round a check in the morning, shall I?
Any time.
Did you hear what I said?
Certainly I heard. I'm not deaf, you know, not yet. Thank you.
Well, you don't seem at all surprised.
I'm not.
Well, you mean you knew we'd win?
Naturally.
Well, have you any idea how close you came to botching it?
Botching it?
It's a good job you had Arthur Granville-Jones there to take what you were doing and turn it to our advantage.
Yes, I seemed to inspire him to heights of rhetorical brilliance, didn't I?
Oh, indeed you did. I've never heard him more articulate, more eloquent. But as for you, you were a very naughty girl.
Why do you say that?
You deliberately flouted his instructions.
But, George, look, I'm only asking, but if I'd done as he said, if I'd simply sat there quietly like a good little girl of 90 or 95,
yes,
would it have been the same, do you think? Would that have inspired him to anything at all? Tell me if I'm wrong, but weren't we very much more in danger of losing with anything as tame as that?
You devil.
What?
You did it.
No.
You did. You gave him a fool whom he could attack and ridicule without compunction.
No.
You actress, you.
Why, I haven't been on the stage for more than 40 years. Where is he?
Come along. Oh, he'll be crushed when he finds out.
Finds out? I promise you, if you ever breathe a word of it to him, I'll deny everything. I'll denounce you as a liar. I'll cross you off my list.
Oh, I said.
No, you don't say. That's the whole point. You don't say a word.
Well, much as it hurts, Granny, I've got to hand it to you.
Oh, that's very good of you.
I admit it took me completely off my guard. I tell you, when I looked up and saw her come in that incredible... Well, I'll be off then, down to the Wig and Pen, drown my sorrows in a pint of bitter. Oh, go easy on the champagne now, won't you? Remember, it was your man, Dryden, who said, even victors are by victory undone. I know, push off, Divine.
Oh.
Yeah. A loser's kiss. Dear lady, adieu.
Adieu.
Yes, well, I'll be on my way as well. I've a client waiting in my office.
Bye, dear.
Arthur.
Bye-bye, George. Thank you.
Cheerio.
I was brutal to you, wasn't I?
You couldn't help it.
You mean that?
There was nothing else to be done.
You understand that, do you?
I understand you perfectly.
At the end, it seemed to be just a choice between your dignity or your fortune. There was no apparent way you could get both. And so I thought that your dignity was a bit expensive at £40,000.
50, you were right. 50. You did exactly what you had to do, and you did it brilliantly. You were wonderful.
Oh, I'm so pleased to hear you say that, because it would be simply awful if you felt, though, if anybody said, oh, yes, he got her off, right, but what a way to go about it. I mean, it was as if he was punishing her himself. It was as if he was trying to get his own back for what she did to him all those years ago.
And if you had done one of it, after all, I wounded you once.
Oh.
And I wasn't the only one, was I? There was your dear mother dying when you were no bigger than that.
It's true. I always had rotten luck with women.
That aunt of yours, the one you were so attached to.
Aunt Lottie.
That's the one. Ran away with a policeman.
Mounted policeman. I was just 14.
No.
Worst possible time.
Yes.
My voice was just beginning to change, if you see what I mean.
Of course.
And then there was my childhood sweetheart that everybody supposed I was going to marry. She fell foul of some germ or other, and I had to go to Italy for a cure.
Oh.
Yeah, the cure was so successful that she went into a convent out of gratitude.
Remarkable.
Yes, remarkable indeed when you think she wasn't even a Catholic. And then in my 20s, to be
jilted by Jessica Gerald.
Jilted by Jessica Gerald. Has a music all its own.
Yes, and who's to say you weren't entitled to get a little of your own back on all of us?
Oh, but that sounds contemptible. That sounds like revenge.
Well, where's the harm in a little revenge?
Oh, I'm not like that.
No, of course you're not.
Hold on. What you said just now about my mother and the rest, how did you know all that?
You must have told me.
When?
When? Well, when I came to your chambers or
No.
when you came to my house, I
No.
suppose.
It was 40 years ago in Toronto.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Oh,
You remember, don't you?
I suppose I must.
But when did you first remember? Was it always? Was it from the first? When the first day that George came, brought you to see me?
No, truly.
When then?
I'm not sure. A little patch here and there.
What exactly do you remember at this instant now?
You'd be surprised.
Toronto?
The Princess Theatre.
The stage door?
You had on a tight frock coat someone had lent you, and your hair was all mussed from snatching your hat off when I came out.
You thought me ridiculous.
I thought you quite the funniest, most attractive young man I'd seen on the whole tour. You were adorable.
What else do you remember?
Who knows? Perhaps when I've remembered everything, you'll be free to forget.
Jessie.
Granny.
You're the only person I allowed to call me that, you know.
I'm the only one who said it with love.
Why did you abandon me?
It was you who abandoned me.
You went off without me.
You sent me.
I was going to follow. I was going to join you.
In a year or more, a year at that age, it's an eternity. I begged you not to let me go. I begged you to keep me with you.
I had no income.
I didn't care.
Oh, you cared. You cared all right.
It's true. I had a horror of poverty. I was terrified you mightn't get on, and there we'd be with half a dozen hungry children in Putney or Peckham Rye in 2 wretched rooms, and we'd grow to hate each other the way my mother and father did at the end.
Well, perhaps we should put all that behind us now. Whatever we've done to her, here we are. We still exist. We've survived.
A couple of relics.
Perhaps. Let's make the best of it. Coming? Excuse me. I do hope you don't think me too bold, but I saw the play tonight and I thought you were most awfully good, and I just
I don't
had
think
to come
you're
and
too
tell you.
bold.
What?
I don't think you're bold at all. I think you're sweet.
Oh, do you think you could possibly consider having supper with me? I hate eating alone.
Consider it. I'd
Yes.
leap at it.
Would you really?
Somewhere with violins.
Violins it is!
But no goulash.
You never said that.
No, but I should have.
Arthur Granville Jones.
With a hyphen?
A hyphen, yes.
I like hyphens. They inspire confidence. Jessie Gerald.
Oh, yes, I know. I read my program. Well, shall we make a start?
A start?
Yes, a sort of a start. A late start.
Wait a minute. Your hair's all mussed. There. That's better.
Grow old along with me. The best is yet to be.
Dryden.
Browning.
Thanks.